Okay, so video going over the plans here. First thing we talked about was this guy here. I penned it in, but it looked like it was multiple facets. We want to basically turn that into a wall facet that we then just have one coming down from. Then starting from, we'll start from where we started from before, I think. So the garage door is currently at 9 feet. We're going to make that to 10 feet, moving it this direction, so it kind of lines up more with this wall here. We have a couple of different caveats before I get too much further. I know the setback right here, we're going to see about what it'll take to go through a variance, going to kind of gauge the temperature of the city. If that doesn't happen and we can't get the variance, we're going to want to move this wall back a little bit here and create a little bit smaller space here. A couple feet, yeah, like 2 feet. That's a good call. Yeah. And then also, so we're going to, and in this area, this currently has a window here, move the window over, and then change this door to over here so they can come into the workshop, swinging the directions we have it here so they can come right in and go right into their stuff.
We're going to take these out.
And these windows here with the yellows are going to all three come out, so there's no windows in the garage there. They're hoping to keep more security than light. And then working our way around. Last thing on the garage. This door here, if we can't get the variance, it says move the swing in, so it would swing into here if we can't do that, because that way their car would be further this way, and they don't want to hit the car. So that's right, coming into this right? So opening inside and going that way was correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, which would play with our bench talk we just had too, but okay. So other things, layout for this bathroom. We want to move the door here a little bit over because this will now be a shower right here. The toilet stays in that location there, and this becomes the vanity here. We want to, and there's something on the window. I think the window might need to move around a little bit too. It looks like there. I'm not sure what that note is. That window might need to move a bit.
The tall one.
The tall one there. Okay.
Yeah, for the shower.
Yep, for the shower. Then we've got, I'll just keep moving the whole way down here. So then we've got the pantry here. We're going to need a basement access in this guy to go down into the basement, because currently the basement, this is outdoors and you can go down right here, but we won't have that anymore. So I'll have to basically do ladder down here. And for that, in this pantry, we want to make this maybe a foot, bump it out this way, probably a foot. Or, you know, if it's 16 inches or whatever makes sense to make that access happen, let's talk about that. Here we're going to take this door that is a slider, that's a 6-foot slider, and turn it into just a single light door with the swing coming this way. And take this out, so this will be wall and then single light here, so we move it to this side, just like the picture shows. Primary bedroom, these we're going to change to casements, so we have egress 30 by 60, and we're going to see the 30 by 60 theme happen a lot through here. Then over here, this guy, if we can just make the kitchen come out a little further, and what we're going to do is this, like another 2 feet, and then 3 feet. 2. All right. We're gonna move it 2.5 feet. We're gonna 2 feet, 7.5 inches. Yeah. Moving this just a little bit out. 2 feet. And then this is a 7 instead of a 96 by 42 window. It's gonna be a 72 by 42. So just make it a 6 foot instead of an 8 foot window. Then back over here, we did that. This is gonna be a case. We need to add a window in right here. We didn't highlight it, but a casement 30 by 60, just like these guys are 30 by 60s. Over here, this whole bathroom. Okay, so we want to change out the layout. So the toilet is now over here. The shower's on this side with the linen cabinets right here. Whether it gets access this way or this way, that doesn't really matter at this point, but we want to have linen cabinets on the side here. Probably this direction. Is that what you guys are thinking, in this way? Or do you want to have I mean, it's going to be a deep cabinet that way if we go that way. So I would imagine this way.
Maybe that way.
Maybe that way? Okay. If it has doors, though, yeah, probably this way with doors is what I would imagine. Anyway, this door is now moving to over here, from instead of this wall to this wall, swinging in that way. The toilet here, the shower is going to be turned into a vanity area back over here. So this is all vanity now, from over here with a single sink. And I think the only thing we have to play with is this window size right here and where it sits and all that with the shower. So I want you to kind of figure out what makes sense for a shower size in here, in the space we have.
Window there.
Oh, and this window here too is gonna. I thought that window stayed because of
It
the.
does.
Yeah,
So,
it has
okay.
to stay.
Okay. So okay.
What is
Curtain around. Okay.
Well,
Or we
we
can
can put
change.
film on it.
Yeah.
True.
So it doesn't have things.
Yeah.
Okay, this one we're going to turn into a 30-60 casement on this bedroom. There's going to be a Murphy bed on this side instead of that kind of bed. The this window is actually it's listed here as a 2.6, but it's actually a 44-inch by 48-inch picture window. So that's what's currently in there, and it's going to stay. We're going to adjust it, but that doesn't have to change on the plans. Porch here, we're going to move out 10 feet total. It's a 10 feet total, so it's 5 foot right now, and it'll go up to another 5. Here we've got, and I think this is the last thing, we've got currently just the 2.6 window here. We're going to actually make it a 30 by 60, just like the ones that were over there. 30 by 60, then the picture window that's 30 by 60, then a single hung 30. So single hung, picture, single hung across that space. They're kind of evenly spaced between there is what I think is making more sense. Yeah.
With the shower, we want to do maybe a 5x4, not a 5x3, to give it more depth, because we're not going to do a shower glass door.
Okay, gotcha. So, gotcha. Okay, and ready, break.